September blue, thy sorrows be forgotten. October autumn, let this season pass. November gray, restore with thy rain. December white, thy beauty everlast.
Light of virtue shone, sign of one's true form, to grow only small, giving guidance for all, seen while hardly known. September blue, thy sorrows be forgotten. October autumn, let the season pass. November gray, restore with thy rain. December white, thy beauty
Bright inviting morn, brilliant rays reborn. So follow along as the shadows have gone. Walk where time has torn.
September blue, thy sorrows be forgotten. October autumn, let the season pass. November gray, restore with thy rain. December white, thy beauty December white, thy beauty Stumble from the ashes, lost enigmas in the dust. I cannot remember, though they tell me that I must. Sky is torn asunder, fear that breaks the brave will not drag me under, climb out of the grave. Make a sign or faults divine, this mark of worth I wear. Hardened are these fateful scars I bear. stand side by side. We won't come undone, for the hands that will carry us home are touched by fate. Hold on to what you strive for. Hold on to what you fight for. Get up and fight. Break. Through the fatal leafy shade of scorching desert sands, lift the people from their pain, unite and take a stand. Reach into the future, reach into the fate. Stop out the abuser, stop that bloody blade. Maker's breath or wind of death, it matters not to me. Be it one or none or synergy. Stand side by side, carry all as one. We can bear this weight. Stand side by side, we won't come undone, for the hands that will carry us home are touched by fate. Hold on to what you strive for. Hold on to what you fight for. Stand side by side, carry all as one. We can bear this weight. Stand side by side, we won't come undone, for the hands that will carry us home are touched by fate. Fight for your values and fight for your friends. Fight through this blind, find the light at the end. Creator, the dragon, through chaos and hate. For the hands that will carry us home are touched by fate. Hold on to what you strive for. Hold on to what you fight for. Stern is the spirit deep in the flame. Curse of the wicked creeps into my frame, and the glow is a guide Time is cold, forlorn, and the rage smothers all in a molten scorn. Broken blade, revenge is calling, savage shade in the dark I dash. Broken blade, black blood falling, shadow of the ash. Through rubble, rock and stone, the ashes are my home. The silver sting of hatred creeps into my bones. Brand of the phantom, hilt of the sun, hand of the shadow, gift of the one, and the gates ever higher, earthen root and tree will burn in the fires of industry. Broken blade, revenge is calling, savage shade in the dark I dash. Broken blade, black blood falling, shadow of the ash. Dominate! Devastate! Through rubble, rock and stone, the ashes are my home. The silver sting of hatred, it creeps into my bones. Broken blade, revenge is calling, savage shade in the dark I dash. Broken blade, black blood falling, shadow of the ash. Broken blade, revenge is calling, savage shade in the dark I dash. Broken blade, black blood falling, shadow of the ash.
Let the sun rise, open up the sky, clear the clouds away, bring on a bright new day. Let the sun rise, open up the sky, clear the clouds away, bring on a bright new day. Let the sun rise, open up the sky, clear the clouds away, bring on a bright new day.
Alright, greetings commanders and welcome to another live stream on the PAP Chat. My name is Commander Fuzzy Viz and today we're heading over to the community goal today and doing a little bit of bounty missions, or actually
bounty hunting.
Bounty hunting, I'm sorry, I can't talk
That word.
That thing.
English, Fuzzy.
That task. No, I can't. No amount of preparing for a live stream gets me prepared for a live stream. Just throwing that out there right now. Anyways, as you guys hear, I'm joined by Basilisk.
Olé!
Olé! And Genesis.
Howdy.
And yeah, we're in the system Fousang. Fousang? Yeah, Fousang. Apparently what's going on is, as far as the lore behind this community goal, is that criminals have been kind of going rampage all over the system due to the fact that the system security is kind of bolstering defenses more along the lines for Thargoid defense. So the system security of Fousang has enlisted the community to help them deal with the criminal incursion. So, yeah, today we're going to hop into a Hazardous site with, well, I've got the crate. I'm going to be training my pilot today. Genesis, with the flip of a switch. Let's see if I can figure this out. There we go. He is currently flying his Corvette. And, Basilisk, what are you running today?
Oh god, I ran into Genesis.
Ow! What is that thing you're flying that you ran into Genesis with?
Courier. My fire, so. Ow!
Be the bug on the back of Genesis' shit there, huh?
Just a smear.
Me too. I was trying to get around him, and he pulled up at the last second. Dink!
Alright.
It's alright.
And again,
Shields took
welcome
it.
to the live stream, guys.
Mine didn't.
As you can tell, we were doing a little bit of a code stream here. So Genesis is streaming on Mixer, and I'm kind of picking up his broadcast and able to show it to you guys on YouTube, so that we can do a little bit of a side-by-side bounty hunting thing going here. This will be utilized for other games too. We're going to try this out for Deep Rock Galactic or Dwarvenauts for those that have been keeping up with the channel. So that'll be interesting. Actually, I'm gonna vote that we try the co-stream, split screen kind of a deal, and yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Because things are a little bit too high-paced for that game to be switching the view backwards and forwards.
You know, it'd be pretty cool if we could figure out how to utilize like a kill counter of some form, but, you know, kind of do a little bit of a contest for, well, I guess we do.
You always
by
have
the
someone
end
off
of
to the side doing it.
Yeah, that, and, I guess when you complete the mission, it does tell you how many you've killed, and, you know, your stats for that cave. So. But anywho, so let's go ahead and hop into the Hazardous site. I think we're gonna go ahead and hit the one that stays out of the dark zone, which I think we have plenty of time.
Middle rings or outer rings?
Outer ring. I'm gonna keep my own beacon on here. Let's see. Oh, click.
It'll be.
I'll just double check and make sure mine's on.
It's gotta make a full rotation.
Yep. It's out far enough that it doesn't actually intercede at all, so...
Okay.
So, I hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday. For those in the U.S., 4th of July is around the corner, which actually, I need to throw out a little bit of a warning. There may not be a CQC Wednesday this 4th of July. A couple things kind of play in a factor here. Whether we have enough players that actually are able to commit to CQC on 4th of July. That, and I might be working on 4th of July. I'm not sure. Normally I'm not scheduled for it, but work is being difficult as usual. as usual. But
Genesis,
that's okay.
did you land near it?
Yeah, I'm only like 20 k's out from it, so it's not too bad.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so really quick off the bat, I want to say I like this ship. I love this ship. I'm really enjoying flying the crate. The only thing is, I can't get over how obnoxious, how many freaking teeny tiny logos are all over this this ship for Falcon DeLacy, and there's not a single one on the outside. It, like, I was thinking about it. I was like, man, imagine being the guy who engineered it and like stamped the inside of this place, inside of this cockpit. Was like, hey, yo, sir, do you want me to put one on the outside? He's like, nah, you've got enough. Oh, okay.
I haven't had a scanning. How presumptuous. Like, are you sure you have the firepower to take me on? Are you sure you want to do this?
Alright, let me catch up with you guys. Switch this over. Genesis with his purple beams.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and he's gone. I didn't even get to shoot him. No.
Alright, what else have we got around?
There's two ships that are both named Force.
Really?
It does appear the Space Force is here.
Careful, they might force push you.
Next thing we know, he starts dropping shock mines.
Oh god.
How
Hey, that's my
devastating would
thing.
shock mines be in an asteroid belt? Like, oof.
I can tell you from experience, it's fun.
There he is.
Had a Type 9 with shock mines all over. Yeah, shock mines, size 1s and
There we
size
go.
2s.
Alright.
Who's
yeah.
doing the warrant scanning?
Ow!
I got it.
It was me.
Juicy is scared. Fire it away. I totally
Fire everything!
Let's make sure I am well on pit management here. Whoa. I'm gonna kick out the tap pan.
Stand by for deployment. Fire.
Oh,
Beep beep.
Yeah. You
You're a
think?
little late with that. You're like the jerk that you know merges lanes and then honks later, or turns his signal on after.
It's alright, I can repair the damage dealt.
I've never heard a more accurate description of Genesis.
and don't let him fool you with those healing beams. Those are his oops beams.
Yeah, my bad.
That might as well be what those beams, you know, the sound effect that comes out of him. Oops. I know, internet. I'm a riot. I know.
Even better, just ding 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 ding.
Still need a soundboard What am I doing with life? Still need a soundboard, although I'm pretty sure you wouldn't like me having a soundboard.
Scanned. Almost.
There we go.
No, he's
Hopper
scanned.
has been scanned.
Got him.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, forget about that. Cha-cha!
We've got multiple hostiles here.
Oh, he's got a friend.
One at a time.
He's got a couple of friends, actually.
Yeah, well, I wasn't paying attention to all that earlier.
There goes my fighter.
Fighter shields are down.
I think I just run somebody over.
Action.
Yep,
We got a lot of people pissed off at us.
Down.
He's down. Yeah, how did this
One of
happen?
those happens to be a crate.
Hey! Go over to that guy.
I'm gonna just kill Warren, scan them all for us. Crate is scanned. Go ahead.
Let's see. It's...
Or one of the crates
which
is
crate?
scanned.
Yeah.
I'm scanning Dexter right now.
Well, I'm shooting
I
Dexter.
think that's. Yeah,
I need
I'll
to
have him
shoot
scanned
at
by the
least
time
one
you
of
finish
them.
him off. All right, got it.
Oh, I totally missed that. Oops, sorry.
Under attack.
He's down. Where's that other crate at? There he is. Picking up Genesis.
Yep. That's the one weakness of my shield, is if I'm pecked at constantly, it doesn't have enough to... That's why for bounty hunting it's kind of perfect, because I get to have those breaks in between.
That's one for me, Commander.
Flight assist on. Flight assist on.
Nice.
Enemy destroyed, Commander.
So close, buddy.
Things were a little
So
hairy
close.
in there. No more
Ah, what's up,
hostiles
Sparky? How's it going, my friend?
Got some fighting over here on the side.
Oh. There we go. Like, what is Genesis shooting at? Oh. Fire them oops arrays.
That was more the, Alright, Agios is scanned. Are they all? They're all Eagles, it doesn't really matter.
Target shields offline.
Hopefully you're having a good Sunday there, Sparky. We're currently at the community goal at Fousang. Just having a day with blown up ships. Got a new little system here where we can
I'm not the
switch
target,
back and
Commander.
forth
Stop that.
between my
Enemy
feed and
destroyed.
Genesis' feed. Wow! How'd you show up a second time?
It's called
Got an
lag.
elite. Elite adder, guys.
What?
Very nice. Genesis. There you go.
Where are you?
He's right. He's actually coming after you.
Who? Where? Who?
Best school. This guy.
There we are.
I got him scanned.
Actually, you know what? Since you're gonna do that, I'm gonna take the reins of the fighter.
Taking control of the ship, Commander. You can rely on me.
Oh, whoops. Ha. Totally didn't realize I did that. Thank you.
Enemy destroyed, Commander. No more contact. Deactivating hardpoint.
Ah.
Alright, what else we got around? Just an Imperial Eagle fighting another Imperial Eagle.
Oh, fighting Type 9 actually. They've been beating on him for a while now. Let's be good Samaritans for a second.
Affirmative.
You know,
Hi, sir.
Weapons hot.
Let me just help you out here. Flies off your
help
back.
him, not me. I don't need help, Genesis. He needs help. Now, where's his friend? Or did y'all kill it already? Nope, he's still out there. There he is.
Is that him?
No, I do
That's
not want
him.
to keep it
Jock.
that way.
Is that a Ferdy? Found a Ferdy.
That's one
There's
for me,
that
Commander.
eagle.
I lost the Ferdy.
There's
Where'd he
said
go?
Ferdy.
There
There he
you
is.
are. Hello. Mind if I scan you for the warrant? Yes?
Flight assist off.
Ow.
Assist on.
That was accidental. And he scanned. Come on, Ferdy. Oh, no, not me!
What are you giggling about there, Fuzzy?
I accidentally typoed my gamer tag to Fussy Biz. And the chat's making fun of me for it. So I fixed it and then put Fuzzy wasn't fussy. Wasn't very fussy. Sorry. Very
He
good, chat.
he wasn't very fussy.
Only a little bit. Well, only for a little bit, I should say.
Yeah, that Type 9's got some balls on him. 20%. He's just continuing with his mining.
It's just another day in the office for him.
Let's see. We don't really have anyone in here in the instance with us. Captain, I think we killed them all.
Fertilance.
Oh, it's better than what I got.
Some credits.
The wing.
I can get into a bigger ship. What ship are you aiming for there, Spark?
Scanned.
Rammed.
Scan his. I'm gonna scan his friend right quick, just so we got him. Alright, both are scanned.
Ooh, Fluffy.
Hello.
Hello, hello. How you doing?
Just got out of bed. It's currently 11:30 a.m.
That's one for me,
What was
Commander.
that, sorry?
I got out of bed at 11:30 a.m.
Just keep in mind as
he's
well,
gone.
at the moment we are streaming, so keep it PG if you can.
Don't do what I do and completely forget every half hour.
You're free spotting alarm, Wayne, or is it full?
Oh, we got a free spot.
At the moment we are in the Ascension server, so
Target shields offline.
and we don't currently have a way to invite new people to it currently.
Target destroyed.
Dude who usually does that is offline at the moment.
Well, if you want, we can switch over to like my personal server. inviting
That could
him to
work.
that. Yeah. We can do.
I can do that.
There.
Oh, well, I get the feeling that you're all power clan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep. The
Are you
Pilots
part
Ascension
of any
Program.
Are you part of
I
any player
was.
factions though?
I was, I didn't realize them. I was part of the Federation Rangers about 3 months or so.
Oh.
We didn't really get
Nice
along
rock,
with each
Jenny.
other.
Automated docking ready to commence.
Yeah.
I mean, they're good people, but they believe that the Thargoids must be exterminated by all costs. I don't think that.
Well, us here at PAP are a bit undecided as of the moment.
Not exactly. So.
Be
at least
prepared
For me,
is
at
the
least-
idea at PAP.
when it comes down to it, we don't really restrict our members. They can go after Thargoids if they want to, but for the majority of us, we're really lore-based. So we like to follow with the storyline. So, you know, we're kind of waiting to see what the Thargoids are going to do next, because at the current point in time, they're really just going after stations that are associated with Aegis. And I mean, if you kind of go with the philosophy, you know, try and fit in their shoes, so to speak. I mean, I would too if I was a part of this, you know, intergalactic species that almost got wiped out by an organization that was similar to and is aiding humanity with weapons. So, you know, and on top of which, their
Fuzzy,
nature
I have
as an
a
insect
python over here.
species.
I'm
okay.
trying to
Thought
scan
we
it
were
right now
gonna-
myself.
I was gonna actually instance
Yeah,
out so that we can re-instance into a new.
Ah,
Yeah,
Private-
the Federation
That's
Rangers,
an idea.
they're good people, but
Cannot confirm.
they're how can I put it? They have these they believe that Argus is good. They believe that anything that attacks humanity, even slightly, has to be exterminated.
Shift drive charging.
No, I mean, I gotta
Anything
state to
that's
start
not
off the
human has to
bat,
be
everyone
exterminated.
in every faction is, I guess, entitled to their own belief and their own way of thinking. And in a sense, I can see why. I mean, they're invading humanity, or human bubble. They're getting extremely close to Sol.
But that
So,
I
I
agree
mean-
with. If that I agree with. We have to fight back, but exterminating them, no.
Fair. I really wish there was a way that Frontier could have implemented choice when it came down to humanity. I mean, the majority of humanity, or of the player faction, is dangerous. Is obviously
there
gonna
is
choose
choice.
to go after.
I saw.
But-
I actually sent it to you, Fuzzy. Video.
Of
I sent it to your Xbox messages. A guy that I was talking to yesterday was. Actually, no. I think it was earlier today. He had a strange encounter with them. There's two Thargoid Cyclopses, and they were allowing him to fly within close proximity to him, as well as you know, just I mean, he pretty much got so close you could see the details on the cockpit of the Cyclops. And he tried to fly away from him, and they followed him around for a bit. You know, non-aggressive, more like an observation kind of thing. He said this happens to him all the time. Like he is to date not been attacked by Thargoids at all. No matter what he's carrying or what. They've taken things from him. So, like if he's got gear on board or something like Thargoid tech, they will take it. They won't attack him, but they'll take it. It's weird.
Huh? Interesting.
oh, okay.
So they're not hostile.
He should
to
record
them for some
that.
reason.
he should record that interaction, like how they actually take his cargo and stuff, because that's the first I've heard.
Yeah. It's very strange to me, but I think it has something to do with the fact that he's more of a exploration researcher kind of player. He's more focused on unlocking the secrets of the Thargoid base, as well as, you know, like Guardian Tech, why it reacts at... if you take Guardian Tech and activate it at a Thargoid base, apparently it makes noises, like the center of the base will start groaning and wailing.
Well,
Yeah,
at
it's
some point in
weird
time,
during this.
Basilisk, you need to introduce me to this guy so that we can have a chit chat.
I actually got it on my friends
Basilisk.
list, so I'll see if he's
Do
on
you
later.
agree that he talks more than you?
If he's, I don't think he's worse than me. Probably on the same scale. He definitely had some interesting concepts to listen to, though. And I was like, oh man, this guy is
I didn't mean to do
definitely intriguing.
Yeah,
He's actually
I
a friend of
met him-
Fluffy's. If you want to talk to Fluffy about him.
Yeah, I actually met him. I met him. This was when I had like well, I was starting out. I went through the join crew thing. I saw a Xeno research. I clicked that, and for about half an hour, we just zoomed across planets, and we went across. I was part of his crew, and we came across a Thargo base and whatnot, and had a counter.
Hmm. Interesting. Well, yeah, I know. I'd love to talk to him. Pick his brain a little bit. See what he see if there's anything interesting. I mean, I
Does he?
definitely love visiting all the Thargoid locations, and actually this Tuesday I was thinking about paying a visit to not only the old Inara bases, but the new one that has just been found. Was it Site 96? Mining colony?
Fuzzy,
That got frickin' pummeled. Sorry, yes?
how fluffy are you?
Depends.
Fluffy.
Depends on it. If I, if I'm in CQC, probably a little singed. It's just, if I'm in a hazardous zone, I might have like a TQ Genesis or Basilisk sized dent in the side of my fluffiness.
Well, for me, it's more like a basilisk shaped dent. Size varies.
So are we hopping into Basilisk's
That's
Private
less
group or
Kako
mine?
Danger Noodle.
Yeah,
Not
you
definitely
may
not my
group
private
or
server.
two.
So who's
I thought it was
server
yours,
you got
Fuzzy.
there? Oh, okay. Let me just
Basilisk, can I call you
do a
Snack?
few things.
Call me Bass, please.
Why not Snacks?
Please call me Bass.
Oops. Totally did not finish that.
Alright.
It's like that guy on. I used to play that Star Trek game. That guy who used to call me Bass. I'm like, it's Bass. It's short for Basilisk. Dude could not understand the difference between the two. Like, he was like, well, I can't call you something I can't call you after a sound system. I was
Can I
like,
call you Danger Noodle?
it's- really?
Even then, the
Really?
name of the sound system is Boss. I mean, like, come on.
Hey!
Like, I go Danger
Yeah, that's
Noodle.
like-
Is that better? That's better than Snack, isn't it?
I was like, no, I was like Bass. Bass works. I've been called Basque with a K at the end of it. That works too. My nickname here in real life is Glass, so it kind of like Bass and Glass. They kind of sound the same. I answer to both. This dude's calling me Bass, and I didn't realize he was talking to me because it doesn't register in my head, right? And he got super mad at me because I wasn't registering it for like 2-3 minutes, and was it one of the other guys in the party was like, hey, Dragon's trying to talk to you. I was like, oh, all right, what's up? And he threatened to turn, if I remember this correctly, he threatened to turn me into an air conditioner with his 44 Magnum. I was like, what? And as me being the idiot I am, I didn't quite get what he was saying at first, and I'm like, I'm confused. Why are you throwing an air conditioner at me? Like, I was just really confused. And then somebody told me he was gonna put holes in me with a 44. I said, oh, well, I don't want to be part of your group anyway, so I just left the chat. Like, okay.
Things went
you
south.
You should be
really
Tufty.
quickly.
You should be a player named Tufty.
It's like, I mean, I've had people in Elite Dangerous chase me down with PAs threatening to shoot me if I didn't join their group, but, you know, I've never had somebody threaten to come to my house and turn me into an air conditioner with a gun.
You'll be, well,
What
It's a whole different
I feel
world.
like this,
comment too.
I feel like this is just inappropriate right now. You'll be very cool afterwards.
Well ventilated, I think is the
Well
proper term.
ventilated, yes.
Yeah, ventilated.
Sir, you've been shot multiple times. Excellent. I can fart in any direction.
Or even better yet, if I can steal something from Simpsons. No, sir, they're speed holes.
Hey guys, we gotta stay relative. You'll leave Thargoid-sized stink, you know, clouds. You know those ghastly fart clouds. Just saying.
That
Anyways,
weird gas they use to propel themselves around.
Oh right, yeah. Oh, hold on. I'm down.
I don't know. I'm just trying to fathom what the
Come here.
heck where the gas clouds come from. Like you go into like crash site, Thargoid base, or like in space, like the down mega ships or anything like that. There's that green gas cloud. I'm like, what's causing that?
Okay,
Like,
the way
Did the
I
mothership
could
come around
explain
and
it-
just
hang on.
like fart on them?
The way I could explain it is, you know how their main damage point is corrosive, right? What that green cloud could be is atomized parts of the hull that's corroded off. Possibly.
I feel like because the Thargoids don't have engines, it's more like a something they kind of use to propel themselves around, but it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense in a way.
The only thing that I can think of
Be a
is
waste
that
of fluid.
you guys have looked at a Thargoid hyperspacing out of your instance, right? That wormhole they open
Yeah.
up, like it emits a little bit of that little gassiness. So I'm like, it's either coming from like the amount of damage they're doing, or something bigger is coming out of that hole.
I could make so many jokes right now just off of that one phrase.
Hey, Fuzzy.
Well, a PG one is just a giant space chest burster. Just
Fuzzy. Fuzzy.
Yes.
Fuzzy.
Yes.
Basilisk hurt me.
Why would
Yeah,
you
sorry.
do such
Hey,
a thing?
you started that fight. You started that fight.
No. Let's see.
Yes, he had a pole.
I told
Rotate
you.
Guardian tech
I
into
told
Thargoid
you. Do
base
not
and
touch my courier.
load the tech. There, the whole shakes. Wave of energy
Also,
comes off it, and Thargoid skimmers become hostile.
Why does no one have that weak point on?
I did not know that. Although I'm surprised I never have attempted to do that. Take Guardian Tech to. I mean, I've taken. Are you referring to like the Guardian Relic and dropping it into the core of the Thargoid base, or are you referring to like weapons? And as soon as you land, Thargoids are like, "Hey, screw you, buddy."
No,
Or
no.
Guardians.
He told me he was taking Guardian technology. So I assume it's something you can pick up and drop. He was taking it and quote activating it inside the base, and the place would just start moaning, groaning, and whining,
Mm-hmm. Well,
like
done that
making
before,
really
Fuzzy.
harmful noises.
Okay. Yeah, it's really interesting too, because it's the one thing that confirms to us that the Guardians and the Thargoids have met at one point in time. And as we know, the Guardians are like a their race is old, like really old, older than humanity, as a matter of fact, if I remember my lore correctly.
In
But
fact, they died out long before humanity came about. I'm
the
pretty
bulk
sure.
of their species, yes. The rumor has it is that there might be exo colonies of the banished guardians that just didn't agree with the bulk of their race when it came down to you know, the neural implants, the religious pursuit to happiness, so to speak. You know, there was a lot of civil war when it came down to those topics. The main idea that started their internal war was that they were deriving way too far from their, you know, who they were as guardians.
Natural evolution.
Exactly. Some people just didn't really want to, you know, embrace the change, so to speak. Yeah, I'm really excited to see how Frontier expand the Guardians and the Thargoids little lore. Like, will we see them at some point? It'd be really interesting to actually see like a series of Guardian spacecrafts. Like, we thought they were gone, but lo and behold.
Oh, you
the
see,
fact that
here's the
there's
thing. There are
a
still
Guardian vessel
region-locked
blueprint.
areas of space.
Wasn't there some
There's
engineering
also
going on at the Guardians too?
Guardian vessel blueprints
Yes,
are an item in the
yes.
game as well, so...
Did we enter a combat site that's on the dark side of the planet? Try to find
No.
Ravaging
No.
asteroid.
No.
I don't know why you want to do that. It's like the worst idea ever. You can't
more
see the
challenge.
rocks. I tried to tell you this.
I'm more challenge to the game.
Challenge is a good thing, but constantly blowing up on rocks is another. That's something we don't want to deal with. So.
Challenge, suicide, you know.
Yes.
Trying to defer these things a little
Challenge.
bit.
Telepresence online, awaiting your orders.
Engineering.
Any here drink strawberry milk on a daily basis?
No.
I do not.
Udo, what now?
Drink strawberry milk on a daily basis.
Oh, not daily basis, but I used to in school when I was a child. When I was a
This is
child.
brand called Oak. They make great strawberry milk.
I prefer their chocolate.
Oh, you have there. The chocolate is really strong.
The Balamora
Hello,
Run,
Fuzzy.
huh?
Yeah, it's a Star Wars reference if anybody gets it.
Funny thing is, the majority of my ships are all Star Wars references as well, and I don't know that one.
It is a smuggler's route. When I first got this thing, I was doing smuggling with it.
Fuzzy, look at my ship name. 3 kilometers away from you. Or close-ish. Where are you? Fuzzy.
Is this you? No, that's my fighter. I don't see you. Better be.
I think he's in a crate. There's a lot
your
of
wing
fighting
beacon
going
on?
on up there. Holy crap.
Oh yeah, there is.
I'm here.
Jeez. Oh, Anaconda. Gonna scan him first.
Let's see. Where
I'm
is he?
invisible.
Oh. You might?
You're just slowly going away from me. Zooming off. Past me.
No, you're not. You're not invisible to me.
Oh, I'm going
Yeah,
for
there,
it.
there you are.
Alright, I'm heading back. I just had to
You like my name?
I didn't see it actually. But oh, you're in your fighter, so it doesn't show me your main ship.
I'll show you afterwards.
Yeah. Did you guys already kill that anaconda?
Nope. I scanned it already though.
All right.
Affirmative. Looking for targets.
All right.
Hot.
Oh wow. he's
Hey.
big. Oh, that's way off.
Fluffy, you okay? Oh, you're in a fighter. Never mind.
Under attack. Target shields offline.
Please stand by while I put holes inside of your ship. Goodbye.
Strike one bad guy.
$500,000.
I got here just in time for that. Holy, that was worth it.
This is way to get your kind of participating
I'm
badge.
taking damage for some reason. One of them is attacking me.
Yep, you got a vulture right next to you. I'm engaging. Poorly. Oh, very poorly. Like, my aim is... Oh. It's terrible today. Here. Oh. Gotcha.
Under attack.
Ow. Get hit by one of those cobras that's flying around.
Scam detected.
And he's gone.
Commander. Things were a little hairy for a second there. No hostile detected.
That who is?
Scam detected.
I got this guy scanned
You like
already.
it?
I do. Alright.
The D-smuggler.
Strike one bad guy.
Frame shift charge detected.
Target trying to
No, you
move
don't.
away, Commander. That's better. Target
That's a negatory, Ghost Rider.
Got 2 cobras and a viper. There we go. Piss them off.
Hey.
Under attack. Target shields offline. Accelerate shield regeneration. Target destroyed.
Let's do this.
Target shields offline.
Strike one bad guy.
Alright, who's next?
Awaiting further orders.
That's just great.
System security. Saber. And he's clean.
The wanted sidewinder.
Ooh, let me hit him. Fine. Come on, I'll see if I can actually destroy him.
If you can't destroy a Sidewinder, there's a problem.
Quick,
Yeah.
someone
Yes,
run him
Stritty.
over.
Target shields offline. Frame shift charge detected.
Oh, he's a
I'm
scared
in a
Sidewinder.
fighter. I'm in a fighter, so I don't know if I can just destroy it.
Yeah, you can.
Their fighters and sidewinders are pretty much on par.
That
Being more
eagle that I
maneuverable,
just
of course.
ran over is wanted. Yes, explorer.
Ow.
Well, if you're going for a big ship, a good multi-role ship would be obviously an Anaconda would be a good one. I guess your mid-range. You guys see. Spark's question is: any suggestions on which multi-role ship to get next? Currently, in the Asp X is the best I've got. What do you guys think?
Anaconda.
The ship I played for quite well was the Python, and I actually quite liked it for its cargo capacity and its semi-decent ability to fight.
Jesus.
I didn't say decent, I said semi-decent. I could take on a,
Oh,
gunship.
easy. Scanning. I scouted
What?
scan just in time.
Oh, yeah, I
Wow.
was totally flying the wrong way.
Sorry, I'm just so used to seeing something and then shooting it until it's dead.
Yeah, if you're going
a
for a
minor.
large ship, I would say Anaconda. It is a decent ship for just about everything. You can make a great combat build out of it, mining ship,
Ow.
transport,
Sorry, Fuzzy.
passenger, exploration for sure, with its large jump range. And on top of which,
Yeah, you
it's
can
very
get 50
accommodating
light
when it
years
comes
out
down.
of it quite easy.
Yeah, and it's extremely accommodating when it comes down to exploration too. Can definitely fly comfortably for quite some time in an Anaconda. Same thing with the Asp Explorer. I really love that ship. I kind of... I'm sure there's other people out there with different opinions, but just, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. As an upgrade to it from a medium ship, the Anaconda is probably your best and easiest option.
That's one for me, Commander.
What is up with my fighter? He's trying to run me over. Someone's hurt over here.
So how much? I'm curious. How much views do you have? Or are you doing on stream and Mixer?
YouTube and Mixer, actually.
Yep.
How much views do you have?
Let's see. We are sitting at 4 current viewers on the YouTube side of it. Genesis.
I've just got you watching the stream at the moment.
Ah.
I had somebody earlier, but they dropped in and then dropped out quite quickly.
Hello, YouTube people.
Yeah, the current
Oh,
point
you ran to a rock.
we have Spark Saber that is currently chit-chatting with us in the live stream. Nobody...
Wasn't Sparky here the other day?
He was. He was here for our last live stream for the...
Okay, you are. Welcome back.
Yep. And then there's Aimberg, which I'm pretty sure is this. Pretty sure?
Ah!
I'm pretty sure.
Ow.
If it is, you should just stop watching it, get on. That is, if he's got the time.
Guys, I hate to say it, but I think we might want to like re-instance just to freshen things up in this area, because.
I just
wanted
heard a chieftain pop up.
Oh.
So
Well, in that case, I'll just keep quiet. Oh gosh!
There's a
Oh
diamond
gosh!
back.
Oh gosh! Ah!
There's a fertilance. There's the chieftain.
Oh, looks like what are you guys fighting over here? Oh, Diamondback DBX. I'll scan him.
I already scanned the Diamondback.
Chieftain that's over here.
Oh, okay.
Do wait for us to get there.
Yeah.
I only
He's still got
his
full.
attention.
I'm in back, Scott's,
I'm coming back for the diamondback. So
Jesus. I've never known the Diamondback to be, so good in combat. This thing's actually taking quite a pounding.
there's also a fertilance over there that's wanted.
Oops. I may have ran into the fertilance.
Under attack.
Crap, overshoot.
Oops.
Haha, knocked his engines out.
Oh. While Genesis has appeared to run over the prey.
Oh wait, where are you guys shooting at right now?
30.
Oh, the furry. Okay, I
The birdie bird.
accidentally knocked the engines out of the chieftain. He's hurt.
That's alright.
That's gotta hurt.
I got hits on all, so I'm good.
I need to get a hit on this chieftain. Nah. Fire everything! Good job!
He was already at 0, but somebody just put a PA right in his face.
Enemy destroyed, Commander.
Insult to
Oh, that
injury.
insult. Yeah, exactly.
Anaconda?
My order to
Search and
fire
rescue
everything.
patrol,
Let's
never
see.
mind.
Oh,
He's search and
Oh.
rescue. I don't know what the hell he's doing out here.
Ankle
probably picking
snapper?
up all the criminals.
Oh, what?
Ankle snapper. Or ankle snapper. Oh my god, I can't even talk. Ankle snapper. Or ankle
Almost
snapper.
as
I
bad
don't know,
as the
whichever
toe
chick.
cutter from like Mad Max.
Stewart. It's clean.
When you said that, I thought you said wiener sniffer.
Oh,
Please no.
Ow! Oh goodness sake! Has anyone else been smacked by their own ship?
Yep.
yes.
Oh.
All the time.
Well, like I said, I've my fighter, my co-pilot seems to be wanting to run me over. So
Scanning.
ooh. Ka?
Kai.
And take him down.
Is he from Dragon Ball Z?
He's a Kai. Guys, careful. Might sneeze our existence out of oblivion. Or just may want to eat everything, but you know, whatever.
Frameshift charge detected.
Target is trying to jump away.
Oh no, you
Commander.
don't.
Oh, instant transmission for you, buddy. More like delayed transmission, but you know, who's counting? Oh, there's another. Oh, Amy jumped.
He watched his buddy get destroyed.
He's like,
Hey
bye,
guys, there's a
friend.
pack of adders. There's a pack of adders and fighters. Eagles.
I got an assault ship up here, wanted, wing of 3.
Oh. Assault ship?
Yep.
Dink.
Run it over her.
Oh, jeez.
He's scanned.
What
What happened?
Target shields offline.
Beep beep.
Again,
What happened?
a little late. Although I really shouldn't be in the way of your beams, which you know probably means you're probably gonna. Yeah. Anyways.
Oh, did you get smacked one of those purple balls of death?
Yeah.
Frameshift
The
charge
Genesis was trying to hit me like a wrecking ball.
under attack.
We have no shield, Commander. Need take evasive action.
Yeah, he's dead.
Target
My
destroyed.
hull is 50%.
Uh-oh. Sounds like fireworks are starting a little early this year. As usual. Die!
Yep.
Hey, meow.
Hi, Fuzzy.
God.
Beep beep.
One back. That's the last of them, Commander.
Oh man, I need to rename my ships to Roadkill. That's- Or TM Victim, either one. There is an epidemic across the universe that I really need to stress, you know, utmost urgent. The wave of the TM. And it's super effective.
Shields offline.
Ow! Someone's smacking me.
Beep beep.
Enemy destroyed, Commander.
I just naturally assume it's me.
No, it was fuzzy.
Well, there we go.
We seem to be on the same
Ow.
flight path there, buddy.
Have a uniform.
I just bounced off of Genesis' shield and it didn't do anything to me. That's weird. Is it possible that my courier is actually able to resist?
I'm on a
genocidius?
dock now.
Let's test this said theory. Where are you?
Wait, where are you? Where are you? That's fuzzy. Where are you? There you are.
Coming in like a wrecking ball.
Oh god!
Oh.
That was instantaneous.
Nope.
Still not as bad as me and Rox going head to head with my courier and his cutter. That was an instant
Is
death. Full shields and health.
He's thing, right? That was a glancing blow.
Never know.
Tell you what, we'll try this again once we get back to the station after I drop off my bounty vouchers.
Alright. Yeah.
I know I'm gonna die. But I just I want to see if I can actually survive and record that. I think we
geez,
might be
at
able
least
to
it's
target
not like
Rely on
me and I think it was Docking.
Ow.
I think he got a glancing blow and was left with like a 2% hull.
ready to engage.
Hey, Basilisk, look up above you.
Oh god, no, 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 no. Okay. That's too close comfort. I will shoot your little fighter down, damn it.
Taking damage.
Well, I think somebody got run the hell over.
Or less trying too hard. Let's see.
Ew, stop.
With precision. Achoo!
I'm not the target, Commander. Stop that.
SS, save me. NSS.
Accelerated shield
Ah.
operation.
Oops.
Oh, that's not helping, is it?
Decisions were made, and now I'm spinning.
Oh, where are you? Where is he? Where
Ah.
is he? Oh, true. Back my mothership.
Ah.
Poor Fuzzy.
This is the laser beams. Now it's a rave. And they're all perfect except for one. Oh my god!
The second my lasers were off you, you just instantly died.
I'm dead.
Fighter assembly achieved.
I'm what they call dead. Oh, I'm back on my ship.
You're DED. Dead.
Retrieval process complete.
I don't know what I would do without another fighter. Other than just not deploy another fighter, but anyways.
Affirmative. Weapons prime. Scanning the area for contact.
Let's see. Who shall we shoot next? Hey now.
Try not shooting each other.
Hey, meow!
It's directed at you, Fluffy.
I want to run over his lip. I want to run over his lip. Ah! I missed.
Alright, what do we got?
Oh shit!
Yeah, I think we may need reinstance here.
Yeah. Alright. Get back into my ship.
My fighter's gone.
Taking control now.
When did that happen?
Automated docking ready to commence.
I'm trying to dock here.
I had to. Love you, Fluffy. Or Fluffy. Fluffy.
I can't pronounce it.
Flaffy?
Fluffy. Fluffy.
Is it an L or an I?
I say it. The L.
Are you sure?
I am, yes.
We
Positive?
shall call you Fluffy.
Buffy.
Frameshift drive charging.
Sounds like my speech impediment whenever I start getting into drinking. Buffy. It's weird. I don't have one unless I start drinking.
Can
I say some of the darndest
right now?
things.
Where the heck is my fighter? Hurry up!
Just leave him. Oh wait, is it your last fighter?
No.
No.
But you know, the more I have, the more opportunities.
Oh, for goodness sake.
I have to be run over. So you know, save the entertainment.
I got a lot of bounty dodgers. I have close to 6 or 7 million apparently.
You know, I think
There we are.
I will come join you. Head to the station. Actually, switch off for the Challenger, so that a Challenger can appear. Ha! Ah.
Ha.
Just so long as we don't have a test your might going on in the background.
I don't know. I might tell a few NPCs to get over here.
Or just finish him.
Well, if I must, I'll take one for the team. Who am I finishing?
The Challenger? Wait, no.
Well, tell the Challenger to drop its pants.
We're all on the same page,
Challenger
right?
has forfeited. and has literally left the building.
Ever smacked somebody so hard they were actually kicked from the game?
No, but we know someone that has. Actually, to a rebuy screen.
My bad.
Poor TQ. Poor TQ, oh my god.
In the middle of a CQC match, too, he just gets booted so hard it takes him into a rebuy screen. It's so bad. if any game were to stick up its middle finger, this would be the moment. Oh yeah, buddy. 46 mil is out of my price range. Is the Python a good multi-role ship? And how does it compare to
Hey guys,
the
hey guys.
They're about the same
Python actually
price.
works
Do
pretty
you
good
have
as a
a,
freighter and a combat freighter. Or a combat
Guys,
ship
do
in
any
general.
of you have a computer near you.
I do.
Type on the internet, in YouTube, bird trap.
I cannot.
I don't have a computer. I'm a vegetarian.
Type in bird trap and put a microphone.
No.
No,
dude.
no, don't do it.
We're doing a live stream. Just
Yep.
enough.
YouTube would probably not like me to do that.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're on YouTube. Oh right.
Yep. I got to be careful.
You can
to
tear our
copyright
ears
flag me
apart
for
later
this.
after the stream.
So, anyways,
Hey guys.
I'm telling you,
to
man.
answer your question, to answer your question, so the Python's, like Basilisk said, is a good cargo running ship and combat cargo too. Whereas the Crate, it seems like it's being more honed towards. It is still technically a multi-role ship, but it's honing more towards combat than it is anything else.
Offensive combat as well.
Yeah.
It
it's more
doesn't
offensive
stand
than it
much
is
in a
defensive.
defensive fight.
Yeah. Very straightforward, very high damaging.
I've also noticed
Overall,
that if
very
you're
good
not,
ship, though.
if you don't have the target slightly above the horizon of your engagement range, usually the back size 3 hardpoints don't have a chance to fire because they're so far back. You need to have the target high on the horizon to have all your large hardpoints actually hitting.
Oh, I did not mean
Which
to
is
boost
an
into the
issue.
mail slot.
Mistakes were made.
I cleared it with inches and not a single scratch. I think I did pretty good.
Foxtrot uniform Zulu. This is Federal Flight Control. You're clear for approach. Ensure you submit a request before touching down, Commander. Approved for access. Proceed to landing pad 2-2.
Scan detected.
Oh, no. I miscounted. It's only 4.8 mil.
Decrease speed to 100.
Well, that brings me back up to 50.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh my god. What time I work tomorrow? Oh hell, I can't read that from here, never mind. Too lazy.
That was funny. As I come in the dock, there's a Type 9 ahead of me that just wedges itself in the mail slot. Pulls up at the last second and just wedges itself right in there. Yeah, thanks, buddy.
So, where's everybody at on the percentage list?
About to find
You're talking about combat rank or
community goal.
Top 10%.
Top 10.
I'm in 25.
You in the top 10% there, Floppy,
Peasant.
or is it top 10 commanders?
Top 10%.
Out of 7, over 7.5, excuse me, under 7,500 people contributing. Top 10 is gonna be a really small group.
For the most part, it's mainly just myself and the Pilots or the PAP Chat that live streams as far as the group goes. And then, the Genesis to help out as far as the split screen goes. which I'm like again. I'll say I'm really excited to test out for Dwarvenauts in Deep Rock Galactic. And
Hey, Fuzzy,
yes.
what's the requirement to join PAP?
Pretty much just gotta. So either myself or any of the admins or TQ, just run with them for a little bit. I guess you already have with Genesis and whatnot, and then we just gotta run you through the rules of engagement. Pretty much, the one thing that Pilots Ascension Program frowns upon is griefing, and we don't support piracy. And what I'm referring to as piracy is ultimately we won't punish you for going out pirating, but we won't exactly help you out nor help you out as far as defense goes for piracy. Then there's a couple other rules of engagement you'll have to read through, and then after that, you'll end up joining our Discord, our Inara group, and then the actual server itself.
As far as the piracy thing goes, what he means is you can go and pretty much do your thing, but if you piss off another group, we're not helping you. If you piss off anyone, we're not helping you.
You've got to clean up for your own mistakes as well, and
Pretty much.
all that other jazz.
I
Just so
had
it
a
doesn't
really
reflect
funny-
badly on the group.
I had a really funny reply, but I forgot it.
We don't condone it, period.
You reply puns? You condone puns? Awful puns?
Awful ones? No, I think they're fine. I come up with them all the time, man.
As long as you're a punny
Best
person.
friends.
As long as you're a pun person.
Funny person. Just make sure they're
good
crate.
basilisk.
Oh.
I know what Discord is. I actually have this.
Speaking of which, I'm about to make a crate escape.
I have my own, but I do not know what an Inara is.
Inara
Inara
is
is
a third-party
Yeah,
web-based great tool for all Elite Dangerous pilots. So you can keep track of your player profile. You can track down your credits, your inventory materials, and all your ships. It'll tell you everything you'll need to know about engineering requirements and the different type of upgrades, experimental mods, stuff like that.
You can also use it to find where you can get specific modules and materials from. It's also very handy for that.
It's a very, very useful resource up there with EDB, Coriolis.
I will be right back.
And a few
Hey,
other,
I'm
other
actually on my
external
computer right
sites.
now. What's the name of it?
Inara. So INIAR.
IN.
I feel like I'm having a dumb moment here. Hold on. INARA dot CZ.
Z. Alright, found it.
Yep. Very, 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 very useful website when it comes down to Elite Dangerous. I mean, it helps you with just about anything.
No, I already have a website. I already have an account on it. I remember now. Yeah. When did I make an
And then
account?
there's eddb.io. This will help you with trading runs. It'll also help you out with locating specific stations, specific type of rings, and if you're going out mining and you're looking like for pristine ice rings or metallic, so to speak, you can use it for that. You can, when you're going out trying to buy a ship or modules for that matter, there's a resource on EDB for that as well. Inara will tell you where all the tech brokers and material traders are as well. I forgot to mention that about Inara. What else? What other external tool is there that... so Coriolis. Coriolis ed.io, I think it is. That's is for a very useful tool for pre-building ships and sticking on engineering to see what stats do what, and how your ship actually performs. You can even set it up for, like, if it goes up against a standard other type of ship, how will it perform, and where will its what's its pros and cons, so to speak. Let's see. What other tools, resources? I guess Frontier.
You went through EDDB?
Yep, EDDB and Coriolis.
It's a Guardian power plant.
Actually, I'm actually using a Guardian power plant right now. It's ultimately it's one of the new modules you can get from the tech broker, but ultimately it's a I think it's equivalent to a grade 4 engineered power plant. The only kicker is that if it's paired up with the distributor, it gets bonuses to it. As far as those type of particular bonuses, I'm not 100% sure, but I know I know the power distributor, or Guardian power distributor, boosts the effects of the Guardian power plant. But yeah, like I said, I actually just switched over to my Challenger, which actually has the 2. Are you ready for another bout?
Yep.
Go blow up some more people.
Alright, I made an account now. Apparently I already had an account. Yeah, I didn't know where I made one, so well, yeah, alright.
Yeah, it'll probably take you a moment to update it and whatnot, but another thing to keep in mind too about Inara too is Frontier actually look at Inara for progress, especially with like player factions too, to make sure that they're like if say they're requesting, oh god, Type 9, oh no, it's an ASP support. Anyways, say a player faction is requesting to have their player faction name put in game in a particular system, Frontier will actually look at their Inara account to see if it's not just one person they're about to give a system to, versus a whole crew of people that are going to be working in that system and benefiting to the player of the faction that they're going to be implementing into the game. Let's see.
Alright, I'm heading back to the Azres.
So yeah, Fluffy, just to give you a rundown for those watching the live stream, give you a rundown of the Pilots Ascension Program. Ultimately, we started this group as a means to not only help out new players that are joining the game to Elite Dangerous, but to also bring experienced players together and to just create more gameplay with Elite Dangerous, because there's the typical grind and the different aspects to the game, but ultimately a place where we can teach other pilots to get better and ultimately build their fleet to do whatever they want to get to the gameplay that they want to be doing, but also just ultimately have fun and bring a fun experience to Elite Dangerous. And for the viewers out there that are playing Xbox Live, if you guys are interested, feel free to message myself, FuzzyViz69, or look for our group on Xbox Club, the Pilots Ascension Program. We're always looking for new members to join the family. And I don't know about everybody else, but that's what it ultimately feels like, just a family of pilots that go around blowing stuff up, causing some mayhem around the galaxy.
Well, that's my side of things, but you usually try to reveal the secrets of the galaxy. Your lore hunting.
Yeah, I am pure lore junkie. I guess there's no denying it. I use EDDB all the time, and I just added Coriolis to the check the price of the python I want. Never knew about Inara. Well, welcome to Inara. However, I think Coriolis at the current point in time is needing an update because of the Chapter 2 release.
Can we get the innermost ring?
The innermost ring. The one on the outer side stays out of the night zone, so that's why.
And the one on the innermost ring is not a hazard.
Yeah, exactly. On the innermost ring,
you won't
we'll
hazards.
have NPCs trying to compete.
I am on my way, guys. I am on my way.
Do you?
You are not a Thargoid. Still convinced that's what Thargoids are going to be doing. They're gonna like show up and just be like, "Do you know the way?"
Ow.
Okay, so I could totally see this like big climax when they finally get to Sol. They just, you know, pop up right next to the right outside the atmosphere of Earth. They pull out their gigantic alien megaphone and they're just like, "Do you know the way?" Humanity's just like right beforehand. They're just like all in shock and awe, and then all of a sudden, oh! Get out of here!
It's a good thing the United States created the Space Force and their meme cannon.
Ooh, is that large? Is that on a large hardpoint?
It fires a giant orange Cheeto that wears a yellow toupee. Its name is the Frump. Well, there were copyright reasons.
Oh man.
Why on earth are they jumping in like this? Damn it.
No, what ship was I trying to put out here?
Why did his sound just spin out crazy?
Why is my crate
What's that?
wanted in 4 different systems?
Well, Justice, try to throw it. Oh, crap.
Oh, sorry. Gotta get in quick, man.
Okay, finally.
I'll be joining you guys in a second. I've just gotta swap some ports around.
Does anybody have a K scanner?
I do. Yes. Scanning now.
It's
Chill.
You don't have to worry about it.
Ow!
Has been scanned.
Beep beep.
It says he smacked me again.
Beep beep.
Oh ho ho! She is go!
And he smacked me again.
Beep beep.
Jesus. This is how this is what's going this is what's gonna be on Genesis's gravestone in Elite Dangerous. Beep beep. Got a python over here, getting this pale handed to him.
Yes,
Oh,
Fluffy, I realise you're shooting at me. I wish you wouldn't, though.
Did he just get owned by a DBX? Oh my god, I'm impressed.
Did he just get owned by a DBX?
He did. The python just got owned by a
That's
DBX.
like the ultimate insult.
Ah, crap.
That's a good thing.
Full lag. Oh, my stream just ended. Hang on. Let me just boot that back up again. Ah, the hope. Right.
That guy.
There we go. Finally.
Hi.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey
Alright,
guys,
what do we shoot?
what do you call a snake that's 3.14 meters long?
A python.
Great snake.
At least he's calling it a crate now. He was calling
Not
it a
great,
crate.
Crot?
Crop. Try to be a fancy Australian over there, and then I went on Google and typed it in, and Google said crate.
Correct. It's not correct. A correct is a poisonous sea snake coming from Australia. If I say it's correct, it's correct.
Is he getting defensive? I don't know.
I don't know. Check to see if his hard points are out.
I am not touching his hard points.
Ooh,
I'm a vegetarian, thank you.
not even the tip.
Definitely not the tip. Oh my god, y'all
Is this
don't
a
know
PD
about the
channel?
tip thing.
We try.
We try.
Although, there's
When I
nothing
was in my-
stopping us from using innuendo.
When I was in
You're
with the
welcome,
car club,
Sark.
I mean I still am, but there's a running gag that goes to the car club, and it's anytime somebody says anything about a tip, it's always someone in the group will always say, almost as if on command, just the tip.
Oh,
And
Fluffy.
so it sparks a good
you a
little
fighter?
laugh every now and then. I would hope he is.
I think he is, yeah.
Yeah, he's in a fighter. If he's dying like that. Anyway, I was at work one day at my construction job back when I had that, and one of my equipment had some issues, right? And so I had to replace the DCP tip. Well, I take it to the office of my boss, who's like 60-something or 50-something years old. I can't remember. He's made mention. He's like, you might want to replace that tip today. And for some reason, like out of just like habit, I guess, I was like, just the tip to my boss. Thank God he's too old to. Thank God he was too old to catch on to it, because he's just like, what? And I was just like, you just want me to replace the tip? Like I tried to play it off so bad. It was terrible. I almost lost my job. You have no idea.
Oh god. I'm illegal. I'm here.
Are Thargoids considered illegal aliens?
I don't know. Next time you come
Probably.
see one, ask him for his card. See if he's got a little
Yeah. Ask him for his
documentation.
I need to see your green card, sir. No,
Sir?
no, that's not your.
Sir?
That's not a green card, sir. Please put your pants back on.
No, we should, I don't think we should get into this. Oh no. what?
Buzzy
what
can't
is-
even get
oh
his
no,
act
I'm about
together.
to get myself into trouble here, but I don't think I can resist this one. What does Thargoids and a Mexican car have in common?
What's up?
The swarm coming out of the trunk.
Hey, is that unknown?
You've done it
here?
now, Fuzzy! Oh my
Oh
god!
no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're done for.
I couldn't help myself.
Is that unknown failed dropship here?
Solid contact.
We don't condone
Yeah, he was
any
on
kind
that.
of racism
That was
at
me as
all.
well.
Sorry.
It's just a bad joke.
Unknown failed gunship. Is it one or not?
The PAP Chat, the PAP Chat does not support or endorse these.
Guys,
Rest assured,
When did
Fuzzy
Fel
will
get
be dealt with very swiftly and cruelly.
Genesis, the gun for when did failed gunship here? It's unknown for me.
What's
Is it
that?
one for you? Is it unknown failed gunship here?
1 second, I'm on the 30. I was a federal agent. Never mind.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do?
Yes, here it is. Oh.
Oh.
I forgot to pick
Oh,
up a
whoops.
pilot.
Oh wow.
Oh, I totally just jumped the gun there. Oh, only 400 credits? Okay. Yes, I'll turn myself in for 400 credits.
No, Fuzzy, no!
I had to turn myself in for a bad joke.
Oh.
Guys, federal gunship here.
At least that's what I'm gonna call it. That was the cost for my terrible joke.
Yeah,
400
he's
credits.
popping up as unknown.
Myself, yeah, I'm being transported. I'm being taken away, guys!
I made a mistake.
I saw.
I didn't bring any
I'm gonna
collector
run it over.
limpets. I have collector limpet controller without limpets.
You wanted though.
I have a fighter without a pilot.
Yes,
Man, you're forgetting essentials, man.
Not for me. He's still popping up as unknown for me.
You're one module away from
He's wanted
getting
for
a
me.
Fuel scoop, man.
Is he wanted for you?
He doesn't have to touch the tip
He's wanted
if
for
he
me.
doesn't want to, but if he just wants to kiss my ass. Okay, so I got one for you. Sparky. He doesn't have to touch the tip if he doesn't want to, but if he could just kiss my ass, that would be great.
Wow. That's a mouthful.
I know. I can definitely deliver the punchlines, can't I? You guys can call me the butcher. The butcher of words. My slogan, English is hard.
You're not that creative a butcher though, so it's alright. Who is shooting me?
That would be Fluffy. He doesn't seem to grasp the fact he doesn't have healing beams.
Come on. That's
Well,
I will shoot your mothership down.
you will learn the lesson.
You keep shooting at
It'll
my
make you get
ship,
much-
I will keep shooting you down.
And I will make you get bounty on the torture again.
I don't care about the bounties. Interstellar Factors fixes that for me.
Wow!
Well, see, here's the thing, there are no bounties incurred between squad mates.
Yeah, but he while me and him were dueling it out yesterday, he left the wing mid-fight. So I
Oh, ow. That's save me.
No. You'll learn your lesson.
As long as you're out of range of that turret on the top of my ship, it will not shoot you. But other than that, it will target you. Yeah, I'm gonna run back to the station right quick and get my pilot. That was really stupid of me.
Don't forget your limpets too.
Sorry.
Yeah, limpets and pilot.
Don't
What's
forget your
bad
brain
is when you
tree.
have a friend, when you have a friend who's in dire need of help, so you leave the area to go get limpets, then you get to the station and realize you already had limpets.
In my course of playing this game, I've actually had to save at least 13 new players out there around our fields trying to hyper super cruise from our star system.
What?
I've had to save 13 new players in Sidewinder trying to super cruise into other systems.
Oh, yeah. Remember doing shit like that before.
What makes them think that super cruising into an RSS system is a good idea?
Well, first,
Well,
it doesn't
they're
even
new
work.
players.
It's actually a dummy marker. It's a dummy marker that you just find.
You should honestly be getting an achievement for that. Achievement will say, "Way to go, pilot."
Achievement unlocked. Way to go, moron. You flew way out past where the hell you were supposed to be.
Is that what you'd call the ultimate loop of shame?
Having to turn back 180 degrees to get back to the planet? Hell yeah. I think the ultimate loop of shame is when you've gone so far from the parent start, you have to hyperspace jump out and then back in.
Spark, they're talking about super cruising instead of jumping to your next the next system over, super cruising straight over to it. It doesn't work. It just ends up you end up
You'll find a dummy marker.
Yeah.
It'll be the distance and whatnot out. It's like Ross 780, I think, and that's nearby system. They're like 0.26 light years apart. So it's a little bit further than the distance Hutton Orbital is from its parent star.
Wait, can you get
two separate systems
that way?
No.
Really, what happens if you try?
It's just a dummy marker.
Yeah. Yeah,
you fly to it, and then it's
hyperspace.
just there.
Hyperspace is ultimately Elite Dangerous' loading screen, and that's what loads the instance, the system, everyone in it, stations, and all that sort of thing. If you just super cruise to it.
It's actually not a bad idea to skipping the loading screen in such a fashion. The gameplay ends up being a lot smoother, especially for a game of this size.
Yeah.
I tell everyone
And
that
it also
asks
helps
about
the
it, I
fact
am
that 90%
completely
of the game is
impressed.
stored in off servers.
Yeah. I tell everyone that asks about this game, I'm like, it is an impressive build-up. The whole thing, I mean, it's huge. Not only is it huge, I mean, it's 400 billion star systems, but it's also the whole thing where these areas are massive and everything is done without loading screens. Sometimes when jumping in or out of Super Cruise, you'll have that like slight freeze up, but that's like the only hiccup it ever hits. Other than that, the game is pretty damn smooth.
Butter smooth?
Smoother than butter.
It's not cutter smooth.
Cutter smooth. Wow. I can't believe it's not Cutter. I am so done with you.
Hey, does anyone hey Fuzzy, do you have an Xbox One X?
No, unfortunately not.
Why is it almost no one here has Xbox One X's?
Because we're broke. I can
Yeah.
barely
Yep.
afford the HOTAS one.
IRL is hard.
Hi, yes, I've completed my trial of adulthood. I don't like it.
Can I get a refund?
Please.
Why is there a
I,
hostile
No.
green?
Who the hell do I complain to then?
If
No. First thing you need to do is you need to go get a bob haircut from your local barbershop, and then you have to ask to speak to a manager. Oh, and you have to tell them your name's Karen. I don't care if you're a guy or a girl.
Karen!
the way I got my Xbox One S is actually I traded my Xbox One S, and I basically got like $200 cheaper.
Okay, so guys, I'm guessing you guys have been in the instance the entire time since I left to go turn myself in and came back, right? So the Asp Explorer I shot at originally that got me that bounty is still here.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
yeah, because they're
that
still in
explains
there.
a lot. That explains a lot then. Okay.
Dave Wilkinson. Sorry, buddy. I
Dave.
didn't mean to. Damn it, Dave.
Suppose we need to jump out then?
Yep.
I've always wondered what is the stations will always throw up that warning about observed minimum clearance. What is the minimum clearance distance between ships?
That's a good question.
Apparently, it's just mere inches.
Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's so long as you're not touching tips.
Just the tip. Done with you people. So done.
You say that now.
I know, but I'm still here for some reason.
Can't be rid of us that easily.
Q system, my ass. Okay, next time I will observe the Q system.
Alright, I think this next jump into the Hazaras will be my last for the night.
Alright, I'm on my way back.
I actually
Actually,
didn't
my
jump
pilot
out
this
at all.
time.
Hey, as soon as I jumped out, you jumped in.
So we jump back in?
That could be
Oh,
a problem.
Fuzzy's out and Fluffy's out and I'm out, so Ambassador is at the station.
Yep, I'm actually headed back over right now.
Alright, let's do it.
Sorry, Fabian. I didn't mean to leave you at the station. Again. Let's face it, you're only here because I've only made you about 8 million credits so far. My pilots live in large.
You say only 8 million?
Yeah. He's still new.
I made 24 million so far.
Not you, your pilot. Mostly harmless, 82%. Oh, excuse me, 7.69 million is what he's been paid.
I think I may have lost my pilot. Kinda sucks.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. That's annoying. I don't think I've
It's like a
died
death in the
recently.
family.
That's a kick to the family jewels.
Hey, that is an
Yeah.
EPG operative. What's that?
What is it?
EPG.
That's the name of the dude, I think. No?
Probably, I don't know.
No,
Hey,
it's the name of the
TQ.
ship. Yeah, wild TQ has appeared.
Yeah.
And he's spazzing out. Somebody go get the defibrillator and chocolate bar. Either that or
No,
he
he's-
just turned 80, so get the hard candy too.
Candy
Oh, he's turning to Peter. Ow!
Candy
bar.
Peter Griffin, I think, would do something along the lines of...
It's actually the origin of it. It's actually Roger. When during the episode that he's chasing Haley, when they got to the dowry, you just pop up in the middle of nowhere going,
Wow.
until they went
Wait.
and gave him the money.
Early days of Pilots Ascension Program, me and TQ really wanted to have Roger as our mascot.
Yep. And so that sound
Still do.
became essentially
Still
the calling
do.
card of
We,
Probably worth noting, none of us own any rights to any of that at all.
No, that's exactly it. That's why we can't use him as a logo.
No.
Okay,
Would
so
be
I'm having
hilarious too, though.
I'm having a drop
Clearance
issue.
if-
It is
I
not.
believe you guys are bounty hunting. So how is Fussy doing?
Mm-hmm. We are
Not fuzzy,
streaming
fussy.
while we're doing this.
Okay. Hey, shut up.
I jumped on and like, ooh, Pap is streaming. Jumped on there. Oh, like viewing Genesis. Okay. Viewing Fussy this. And I'm like, who's Fussy this? Not bad.
Quick setup, missed the typo there.
Okay, yep, I have some drop issues. It would not drop me close to where you guys are. Instead of dropping 2.15 million meters.
It's kind of cool to see though
I'm
that
having
you
to fly
guys
manually
Top
from
75.
140.
They do
that you
much
managed to get that switchboard down. How you're able to go through and switch between the cameras. I like that.
Yep, we've figured it out. It was actually something I was wanting to do for the event we were planning for last year,
Yep.
but I found out that too many connections resulted in extreme lag. So I'm glad it's working now.
That's good.
And
that's it. Something like that, I would think, at most 4 people, and then just run with every camera, can give you the best view, or whoever's closest to the front in terms of something like a race.
I don't know if Genesis is going to be on tomorrow, but I'm hoping that we can test this out for some Deep Rock Galactic tomorrow, possibly.
I'll be on. I'm just not sure if I'm going to be on while you're on.
Jesus.
Different time zones
I can't
and
see
stuff.
you guys, but I see a I can see a
So
lot.
I
of
only
noise.
I was just
2
dealing with a
hours
close
the next
encounter of
2
a Genesis
days.
kind.
I work 2 hours the next 2 days, and then I have the following 2 days off. So if you guys want to run something, just let me know.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know, because it's still undecided whether I'm going to be working a 4th of
You only
July
have
or not.
Vermintide.
I have the 4th and 5th off. Jackpot.
I originally
You
had
have
the 4th,
Vermintide.
the 3rd and 4th, actually. But if my employees are putting up a stick, and yeah, I'm having to fill in, possibly.
Boycott the fuzzy!
Vermintide.
Boycott the fuzzy!
Bastards.
Fuzzy, do you have Vermintide, or does anyone else have Vermintide?
Vermintide? No.
Vermintide.
Vermintide.
What is
I
that?
remember when it was
I
free,
can never
but I
find anyone
didn't
to
get
play
it.
it with.
It's like a Left 4 Dead, but Warhammer inspired.
Yep.
Think of it as the old school Warhammer, like with the rats and the magic.
Uber Heist. Is it called? Uber Heist? Where it takes place, is it?
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna start learning
Ow!
combat. Oh,
Beep,
sorry.
beep.
I have a Cobra.
I think that's my new
I want to start
catchphrase.
learning combat. I have a Cobra and can get a combat ship if a Cobra isn't good for it.
Pretty much.
But what would be a good loadout? I'm talking hard points and internals. Actually, the best person to talk about that just entered the party. There,
Why,
Spark.
hello! Give me one moment, I'm gonna go through and boot up my computer because my phone's about dead, so I can go through and properly read and answer your question.
So, just a little.
gonna take me a minute.
While he's doing that. Genesis is is one of the founders of the Pilots Ascension Program, along with myself. And
Not Genesis.
he's actually,
Not Genesis.
TQ.
Genesis. I'm sorry, TQ. I'm sorry, I'm tired. Brain's not working. It's taking
Fuzzy
a
and
moment to boot
myself.
up. Fuzzy,
Yeah, Fuzzy and myself. TQ,
Fussy and
TQT112.
TQ.
Yeah, we are 2 founders of PAP.
and
God, that feels
he
like
just
so
happens
long
to
ago
be. Oh, I know, right? He just happens to be one of our engineering gurus.
If it has
Oh,
anything to do
Genesis
with
2.
engineering, I have answers. Engineering, shipbuilding. When it comes to shipbuilding, I can go through and I can, give my my input on just about anything. The only thing that I don't really like giving input on would be hard points. And the reason why...
Meaning weapons.
Yeah, meaning weapons. The reason why I don't really like going through and giving advice or hard points is because of the fact that weapons, it's very personalized.
See,
as an example, if you like running a railgun, whereas I don't, your weapons loadout is probably going to be very different from mine.
Spark says, I need survivability over damage because I really suck at combat that the last time I tried. Spark, it's a shame that you're on the PlayStation side of Elite Dangerous, because definitely love to run with you one of these days if that ever does change.
Yeah, definitely. If you wanted to change over to Xbox, you could me, so.
Hey, if you could get an Xbox One X.
Oh god, that is awesome. I love it. It's like a
You get the Xbox
regular
One X too?
Xbox One, but it's on steroids.
PC, do you have the Xbox One X too?
His name's TQ, not PC.
TQ, do you have the Xbox One X too?
Fail.
Yes,
What did I start? I'm
I
sorry.
have a Xbox One X. I have an Xbox One X and a 4K TV. Yes.
Have you played Ghost Recon? The Ghost Recon Wildlands and the Xbox
yeah.
One X?
Yeah, I have.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, it is. Alright, so Spork, it is you that is asking the question. Alrighty, so where's your question here? I want to start learning combat. I have Cobra.
Ow!
So you're asking about hardpoints and internals in terms of a Cobra. Are you talking about a Cobra Mark III or a Cobra Mark IV? You're looking into getting an Xbox for that reason. Alright, yeah, if you wanted to go through and run on...
Genesis!
You wanted to go
Hi,
through
Genesis.
and run
Beep beep.
Elite Dangerous on Xbox, you would be more than welcome to go through and join us.
Oh, actually, you stopped me. Wow.
Let's see here.
That was
Sorry, I'm
the
still
most
getting my
interesting.
all my stuff
This
pulled
is
up
the
here.
5th time you hit me within 10 minutes.
Beep beep.
But again, Spork, were you thinking of running a Cobra Mark III or a Cobra Mark IV? And the next question, I suppose, is what kind of build do you want it to do? Combat, exploration, a little bit of multi-purpose, trading, like that. That's going to have a big impact on what you do for optional internals. Not necessarily a Cobra. Okay.
Okay, lag.
I suppose the next question comes down to sport of whether or not, so, you know, what ship, what you want it to do, and then whether or not you want to include engineering in that build. Those are all going to have pretty big impacts on what you go through and how you specify the build. I'm in full engineering mode now. Yep, no problem, Spork.
Did I get him? I can't see. Did I get him?
All I saw is just Fluffy just spinning around in circles, and all of a sudden, did I get him?
That was Fluffy.
I could assume what that implies.
That wasn't Fluffy.
No? Or did I get the assumption wrong? I think I got it wrong.
Ass. I flew right into him.
I think he's on his water at the moment.
Careful, Fluffy. You're about to be a part of Basilisk's windshield.
Splat.
Got a
close encounter of a basilisk kind.
Get the rooster. He does have a rooster with him.
What?
Rooster. After this, do you not like roosters?
Still trying to figure out where the train of thought's coming from here.
I really don't. I mean, I'm not a fan of cock myself, but you know, I'll try anything.
That escalated quickly.
Damn it, guys.
Is this supposed to be a PG channel?
Supposed to be.
Effort was made this day. Not really. Just kidding.
Oi. Yes, someone's hearing me.
Where are you?
Nearly became a part of your hull.
Alright, so where are you guys?
Fousang.
This was shitting me.
Fousang.
Jesus Christ! What the hell was that?
You're in Fousang? I
Fuzzy.
did not see you.
What did you
on my
do?
galaxy map.
That was not me this time. I just witnessed it. It was funny.
Am I in a different server?
Beep beep.
Yeah, we're over in the in my server because Fluffy does not have access to the Pilots Ascension Program.
Also, why don't you guys fight Typhons? They're very strong. They die after
You're
two
breaking up.
I'll show you why we don't fight Taipans. Hold still.
That seems a little
And
contradictory.
saved by Genesis.
I'll tell you
Literally.
why. Now hold still.
Hey, I know destroyed.
Not yet.
Is there a has resin system?
There is.
There are two.
Azra's large station.
Just going after Fluffy.
Oh, it's just I can't shoot him because my beams are just here, so I'm just trying to run
Back
him
in
over
that
at this
right.
point.
And that's why Taipans aren't falling around here.
Because you run them over?
You didn't die.
crap.
And that's when he went boom.
No, that's when I got wanted.
Well, to be you.
Baron is not wanted. He is not wanted, okay? Mistakes from what the hell? Did he die? Genesis, why do I feel like you have something to do with this?
No, it wasn't me.
Oh, he's here. Ah, fuck, I didn't mean to shoot him. Okay, well, we'll see if I can make him bail.
Wasn't me.
Wait, why is my shield? Why is my shield low?
No, you didn't. You fucking did.
Genesis, why are my shields low?
It wasn't
Fuzzy. Fuzzy, no.
Oops.
Fuzzy, what do you do?
You murderer.
Run away! Oh, that's funny. I always love it when they spin.
Malfunctions for everyone!
Oh crap. The hell just hit me?
Oh. What's the best part is he like skipped off a couple rocks too. God. Dang it! Well, I guess the feed's gonna be on Genesis for a while I go pay this off. Go deal with it. Dang it! Thank you, Genesis, for streaming. Good content filler while I pay for my What are you in for?
Yeah, I decided to jump out.
What would you think if like you were in like space jail? They were like, "So what are you in for?" I ran over a sidewinder.
I ran over an orca full of children.
It said student pilot in training, and I ran that kid over. No, I'm kidding.
He didn't even have his pilot's license yet.
Yeah, I mean, he was mining in an asp, so I mean, totally did not know what he was doing.
The ones that always make me laugh is the elite sidewinders.
They're the experienced pilots that made too many mistakes. Alrighty.
Alright, so you guys jumping out so you can reset the instance?
Let's see.
I'm trying to, but Astlers are trying to murder me.
I want to get into combat. I have a oh wait. Oh, I have a Cobra Mark III, but I don't have to use it for this. Looking for a 14 mil or less ship to start learning on. Survivability is a must because I will get shot at a lot. Not sure what engineers I have unlocked. Vulture is a good one. I know what my next ship name is. Spork, I'm glad I can inspire your next ship.
That was so funny.
I heard an explosion. What happened?
Flo Fluffy, don't even try it.
Fluffy, you
What did I
just
miss?
signed your death wish.
What did I miss?
Wait, what's going
Don't even try it.
You're wanted. I want to catch on you.
Oh. Hi, TQ.
About
Hi!
You're
I ran over Fluffy in his little taipan and I got a bounty for it.
Oh god.
Oh, there goes my shield cell bank.
that is stupid, but Magic gain bounties off from.
Oh crap.
I wonder how hard. I wonder how hard it will be to get Fuzzy to get a bounty.
Too late?
I mean, I already make bastards gain.
I just ran over a
bounties,
sideline. What else do you want me to do?
Guys, I have a fertile ants all over my ass and it's ripping me a new one. Help.
Oh, hang on,
I've
I've got a wild TQ here to deal with.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm currently jumped out, so I will be.
It's
no help.
clean, so I can't touch it. You know, you guys are gonna leave.
Yeah, you know what? I think now's a good time for me to go find interstellar factors.
Probably be a good idea.
There was one nearby, I can't remember where it was though. There it is. Gamma Leporis.
Just a wild TQ to deal with. God damn.
Once I blow up this clipper, I'll jump out of instance.
That's alright, I gotta head back to the station anyway.
Is
And
the
then
live stream done with?
bounties
Or...
and stuff I do have.
Nope.
No,
Yeah, we're still live streaming.
Wait, hang on.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I think my live stream just ended. After
Landing operation complete. Power down your engine.
Let's see,
I don't
as
know what
far
it
as
does.
internals, what is good for combat?
I want to get into combat. I have Cobra Mark III, but don't have to use it for this. Looking for a 14 or mil less ship and start learning on.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back. Very damaged.
And if you're just trying to go through and get a ship that you can just get some experience in, a Cobra, especially something like a Cobra Mark III, is going to do very well for that. If you're not, if you are not including engineering, the military bulkheads will do great. If you are including engineering, you're going to want to go with the reactive surface. Well, even then, the military grades are still a great option all around for the most part. Let me see here. But for something like a Cobra or even a Viper, you're going to want to go through and you're going to run a biweave on that. Because it has the maneuverability to go through and get behind ships and stay there. That's probably your best thing to do, is get biweaves on a ship, toss a bunch of hull reinforcements on it, as well as get some heavy-duty bulkheads like military grades or something like that. And
Although, just keep in mind, with those biweaves, you will have to for the thermal resistance.
Yep, you're gonna have to go through and you're gonna have to make sure. And that's it. It's especially running biweaves, and that's why I say this would be great for you. It's because with biweaves, you have to remember you have to do a lot of pip management. So those little dots by your power distributor, those are your pips, and you're gonna have to move those around a lot on biweaves, because when you're getting hit a lot, you're gonna want to toss as many pips as you can into systems to make your shields effectively stronger. And then, of course, if shields go down, you're gonna want to toss full pips to systems, because those shields, biweaves, they're really good at being able to stay up. But the problem is once they drop, and they can. The problem is they can drop, and they'll drop quite frequently. But the good news is that they will come back, and they'll come back very quickly. You just have to remember to keep tossing pips to systems whenever you know you're about to get hit hard. Yeah, that's for something nice, simple, and easy to go through and slot together. Something like a Cobra Mark III, bi-weaves, and a lot of hull reinforcements. Get a nice big power plant, A-grade those thrusters, and just practice away. Because the nice thing is with something like the Cobra, you don't have to worry too much about the rebuy, because they're fairly inexpensive in comparison to something like a 14 mil ship. I would get used to combat before you go through and you get a big ship and you try to outfit it. Because one problem a lot of people have is they go through and they find these like these money exploits. Like when they were really big, they'd go through and they'd find something like Desiat or Smeaton Orbital or you know, something like that. I'm back from the day of even before 17 Draconis, when it was just purely smuggling, and so people would go through and they just start playing the game, and they get these really big ships like the Anaconda or something like that, and they'd outfit it. But the problem is they didn't know how to outfit it properly. They didn't know what type of build they wanted to put on it because they didn't know what fit their playstyle. So that would be the first thing I would highly recommend is, you know, buy weaves, hull tank it, some really good thrusters, a really, really good power distributor, and just play around with it. You know, try weapon loadout. If you don't like it, swap it around, change it up. One thing I will say is on a ship like that, it's not really going to be able to handle beams too well because it's so small. If you're going to go with something like pulse or burst lasers, in terms of energy consumed versus damage done, pulse lasers are better than burst. They're also going to last quite a bit better, or I should say they're going to last substantially longer in terms of your power distributor. Play around with some of the kinetic weapons, multi-cannons, cannons, railguns. You know, they're a lot of fun, but the problem is just getting used to that playstyle. That'll be my biggest recommendation in terms of the hard points, is just play around with it. And that'll help you as well as, you know, figuring out what type of build you want to put on that 14 mil ship, as well as help you figure out what you want to do in terms of hard points. When it comes to hard points, it's generally best to go through and balance it out a little bit. So you generally don't want to run all beams, or all multi-cannons, or all railguns. You want to have a bit of a balance with it. So like some beams, burst or pulse, and some cannons or multi-cannons or frags. You want a bit of a balance, and the reason for that is usually, unless it's heavily engineered in the opposite direction, shields are weak against thermals, so I'll be burst, pulse, and beam lasers, and then the hull is weak against kinetic weapons. So that would be cannon, multi-cannon, fragmentation cannon, as well as missiles, so torpedoes and missiles. Those will rip through any standard hull, as long as it's not heavily engineered. Yeah. As far as internals for combat, my biggest thing is, you know, get those bulkheads. Those bulkheads are going to be huge. It's going to add a lot of weight, but it's going to raise your survivability by multitudes.
Alternatively, if you're working with something that's more shield oriented than armor, shield cell banks work better too.
Yeah, I'm talking about bulkheads, but you are right.
Yeah.
If you're going something with
Holy.
shields, so if you're going for capacity rather than
Guys.
Something nice and fast and quick, like a Cobra.
Guys.
Yeah, what's up?
Hang on.
There is a mission here for 31 million.
Depends on what it's got you doing.
Yeah.
Industry needs 1,000 units of CMM composite.
CMM composites.
No, I've
if it's
seen
a
those,
commodity,
but I
I'm
just
not
don't know
familiar
where.
with it.
Yeah, I know I've seen it, but I'm not entirely sure where I've seen it.
I could track it down, but the problem with that is I'm willing to bet the profit margin may not be much, because it's probably going to be an expensive commodity. When it
mission
comes
like
to...
that, you'd be better off trying to find it as a wing mission. That way you can spread the cost out amongst the players.
Yeah,
that's exactly it. That's exactly it. So, like, when it comes to wing missions, sorts and returns, which is what that is, one thing a lot of people forget about is the cost of the materials. So let's say, you know, the mission pays 30 million. Well, the cost of going through and purchasing all of those materials is, say, 27 or 28 million. That means in reality, you're only getting like a 2 or 3 mil payout. Which really isn't much at all. But if you're going through and you're doing it as a wing, the more people you have doing that mission, the more profitable it is. As an example, say you have a full wing of 4 people. Each person picks up their own mission and does it. I'm talking about if everyone picks up their own. If everyone goes through, they pick it up, and they do it. You know, you went through and you paid for the first 30, but you get to collect 30 mil from every other person in the wing. So you get a payout of essentially, you know, the 2 mil from your mission, and then another 90 mil from the other 3 missions. And so that's where you get a lot of profit, is those source and returns. But that's assuming you have 4 people that can carry substantial amounts of cargo.
Which is why I'm trying to get my Type 9 put together soon. Or again,
yep.
That is.
But anyways, I was talking about the Cobra Mark III and what you should most likely do in terms of a combat build and optional internals. Of course, like I said, the bulkheads and the core internal, that is huge for something like a bi-weave. Even going with the standard shield gen, that'll give you, a really good idea of, those will do really well for you, to put it simply. Don't worry about getting a prismatic or anything like that. I wouldn't worry about buying any prismatics until you're in a ship that costs even 40 mil. But bi-weaves, that's probably going to be your best bet in terms of a, something like I said, it all comes down. While trying to stay behind them. But, so if you do go with a regular shield generator, something like a shield cell bank may not be a bad idea. That way you can keep your shields up, because it takes a while for those to come back. Basically, what a shield cell bank does, essentially, is when your shields start getting low, you can pop that shield cell bank. It's going to generate a lot of heat, but once it's done generating heat, it's going to recharge your shields for a certain amount. And of course, you can only use them so many times, depending on the shield cell bank that you have. They work really well. The problem is they generate so much heat. And of course, to compensate for that, you can go through and you can put heat sinks in your utilities. But there's other ways around that as well. But those heat sinks are probably one of the easiest and most reliable ways to go through and compensate for that heat. But if you don't want to run shield cell banks, you can never go wrong with more hull reinforcements. Like, in a purely combat build ship, anything besides your shield generator, shield cell banks, and a fighter hangar, anything besides those really isn't needed. And so you can put a hull reinforcement in that spot.
Oh wow. I ended up all the way back at the station. Yeah, I got a connection issue. So, if you guys have a moment, send us another wing invite.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
But yeah, if you want
guys, I heard my game.
If you wanted to go through and you wanted to talk more in depth about engineering or ship builds or outfitting, anything along those lines, feel free to contact me on Inara, INARA. It's pretty much like the Facebook of Elite Dangerous. You can find me under TQT112, which is my gamer tag. Feel free to send me a message on there, and I'll run numbers and all that other stuff for you, and we'll sit and we'll chat about your ship builds.
Guys, the lines are broken.
Hmm.
Orbital lines are broken.
I mean the.
Like they're zigzagging.
How much do you have to fuck up the planet's orbit?
Like, there's a line.
Like your fuckery was so large, it has its own gravity.
Genesis was trying a new form of tackle. Just planetary.
What is it called? Black hole? God.
Yeah, careful. He farted in space, so yeah.
Yeah, this new form doesn't. I don't have to chase you down and hit you. I mean, come to me.
Death cloud of flatulence.
Oh. Actually, guys, I think I'm going to call the live stream a quits for the day because I've actually got to catch some rest for tomorrow and work and
all right. Well, before this ends,
whatnot. Go ahead.
All right. So before this ends, real quick, like I said before, feel free to message me on Inara, INARA. You can Google it, find it. It's pretty easy. Creating an account is also really, really easy. Most people just use their commander name in Elite. Go ahead and message me on there and we'll go through and we'll crunch numbers for your ship build and get you some more ideas on there.
Absolutely. Or if you have any questions during the live stream as you've done today, feel free. It's what we do, it's what we love. Hard about PAP, to be honest. But yeah, guys, thank you all for joining me today. It's been swell, it's been fun, it's been a wonderful Sunday, and I hope you guys enjoy the week to come and your 4th of July coming up too. Like I said, keep an ear out. Not entirely sure if we're going to be doing CQC this week, being as 4th of July is coming up. But Tuesday we are definitely going to be live streaming. I think I'm going to be going leaning towards the revisiting the Inara site and visiting the new Inara site, and maybe borrow the bug killer. We might pay him a visit too sometime this that live stream. So 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time as always, and thank you guys again for joining us on the PAP Chat. It's been awesome.
Also, before we break away, Fuzzy, are we doing a stream tomorrow?
Yeah, we might be trying some Dwarvenauts. To figure out a day, maybe the return of the Dwarvenauts.
Take two.
Take two. Yeah, hopefully I don't get cream this time around. Any hoozles. But yeah, for the viewers that have been watching the live stream and people that have been new to the live stream, if you guys are liking the content, feel free to like it, subscribe to it, leave us a comment, give us your thoughts. Love to hear from you guys. For now, everybody, have a good night, Commanders.
Snowy pastures. Summer dawns as the winter passes. Celebrations start as the cold air drains. We take a step step onto celestial planes. Snowy pastures, summer dawns as the winter passes. Celebration starts, the golden trains. Take a step onto celestial planes.
Thank you.